it's a dream come true. At least during my tenure of office as the paramount chief of the traditional area. We have all fought for it. But I remain the #1 winner.
The Omahine of the Komenda traditional area, Nana Kojo Crew II, expressing how relieved he is when the Trade Ministry introduced the much talked about strategic investor for the Komenda Sugar Factory.
Sometimes I will do my best to avoid even the press, the media men. And you can see the sort of situation I went through, even trying to avoid your own people, because the questions that will be coming sometimes embarrassing, sometimes you don't know.
There was a walk around the factory, a symbolic gesture to officially hand over the factory to the strategic investor, Park Agrotech Company Limited. The factory was shut down almost immediately after its commissioning 3.5 years ago by the previous administration. Ever since, the factory has been like a bride without a groom, being killed by loneliness. No sounds of metals to suggest the existence of life there. Weeds have taken over, cobwebs massaging the metals, while many of the parts have rusted. Acting Chief Director of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Patrick Yaonimo, has been explaining what the occasion has been.
So the purpose is to bring him here, meet with the chiefs and people, and introduce him to them, and then come to the factory to look at its state. He's going to start working and bringing up the factory. So it's a very short visit.
PricewaterhouseCoopers transaction advisors have been explaining the processes that led to the selection and subsequent settling on this investor. Vish Ashagbo is a senior partner with the firm.
So we started off with a request for expressions of interest. There's about 15 expressions of interest that came in. By the time we actually requested formal bids, we got about 5. And then we went through a process of evaluating those 5 bids. There was a committee, an evaluation committee that was set up with representation from different stakeholder groups, including the Interim Management Committee of Komenda itself, the Ministry of Trade, and other government agencies. So that evaluation recommended Park Agrotech as the preferred bidder. But even before we got there, there was the need to do some due diligence, because we wanted to be sure that what was being presented to us by way of proposals on paper was actually supported by facts, so to speak. So a small team did go to India to conduct their due diligence on Park Agrotech and their technical partners. The technical partners are called STM Projects, who have significant experience in cultivation and processing of sugar. So the team that went to India went to see some of the work that they've done previously to satisfy themselves that they actually had the capability.
So what has the strategic investor got to say in all of this? Lalit Mishra is the managing director of the company.
This factory, like any other factory, will keep on needing ongoing investment, ongoing retooling, and if that is done, definitely it will keep running and it will bounce back.
When are you starting work?
We are waiting for the final agreements to happen. After that, we'll start working.
Okay, so we are waiting for the final agreement. It means that the final agreement hasn't come?
It is like it has been almost on the last leg of discussions that we are.
The Municipal Chief Executive for Komenda, Edna Eguafebrim Municipality, Nana Apiakrang, is optimistic the handing over ceremony should put to rest issues about the Komenda Sugar Factory. He believes the intent and purposes for the establishment of the factory is not lost yet and could be worked on.
But the extent of my happiness is beyond human comprehension, because I've been harassed by my people about this very factory. And today I'm very, very happy. I'm excited. I am more than happy that at the end of it, by all means, the factory will come to fruition. What I'll say is we have confidence in him. Therefore, we are expecting that he will do the right thing.
The Ministry of Trade says Cabinet has approved the National Sugar Policy to guide and support the private sector investment in large-scale integrated sugar development projects. That's sugarcane farming, milling and refining. The Komenda Sugar Development Company, according to government, thus becomes a prime beneficiary of the policy. This government explains is in line with its policy of ensuring that every district has at least a major factory to drive industrial development and provide job opportunities. From the Komenda Sugar Factory, My name is Richard Kwejenyaku for Joy News.